Alright guys, we need to go.
The creative freedom we had in South Africa had a lot to do with the South African music explosion in the 90s. It was sort of us defining ourselves in an era after apartheid, and we hadn't wanted to have nothing to do with the racist past, the spent, unfair system.
It was a kind of euphoria.
And you know, all of a sudden it was okay to be patriotic because we had a democratic country, and we were in the world community. So that thing made people look at our own music, our own art, our own artists. So from that point of view, we really tried many things.
And so am I.
I'm Francois.
I'm Adrian.
Most of us came from the Calvinistic kind of Christian upbringing. We all had to play rugby kind of thing. We all had to go to the army.
When I met Arno the very first day, the very first thing we did is we went and sat down. I got my guitar, he got his guitar, we jammed. And I think within a very, very, very short space of time, we started organizing the first show.
Our first gig in Cape Town was with Nine. I think the audience, when Nine was playing, was the Nude Girls, and when the Nude Girls played it was Nine. So we were about 10 people in the audience. Arne Bloemer, the bassist, and Francois Creer, they were playing in Moaning Lisa. And because they were such a good combination, I said to Theo, maybe we must use those guys. And the music reminded me a little bit of House of Love, which I quite liked.
But then I saw the four of them, and I thought, oh, that's a sound, that's an interesting sound, and that's an interesting vibe. The energy of it captivated me.
Adrian then started playing with us, and it was amazing. It was original.
I was probably the least informed rock musician about rock by the time that I joined a rock band.
We started and it just took off big time.
People like Barney Simon, spoke about the music explosion. All the newspapers wrote about the music explosion.
Well, I got really excited when someone said I was going to have nude girls in the studio tonight, but firstly, you're not nude and there's no girls.
And because of the name as well, I think the name played a very big role. Definitely played a massive role in the success of the Nude Girls.
And they expected some group of crazy females jumping around, possibly, I don't know.
Arno dreamt it. He woke up with the name at the end of a dream. And it was great. Theo loved it, and the rest of them loved it. By the time I joined, it was already there.
I think there's very few songs that the lyrics came first and then the music. The lyrics were separate, and he found ways to put lyrics over the music, so it didn't always make sense.
As I said, we were naughty. Indeed, the floodgates opened. All of a sudden, everything was available.
All of us partied a lot. Like, it was the height of party.
And we were in a rock band, so we did it. We partied. I came back saying, nobody has a hairdryer. I came back to the Springbok Nude Girls. They were like, who did you ask? I asked Green Day. They were like, oh, God, you can't tell us. You asked Green Day for a hairdryer, dude.
I think we were one of the first bands, local bands, to have a CD.
Also, it was recorded in a toilet, and you can hear it. But that was with the money we had available at the time. And I think it was quite a commendable initiative to bring out a self-funded album.
Walking out there knowing that you're going to have to play in front of 100,000 people, and then U2 is coming up after you. No pressure.